World News at noon at 103.5 FM. I am Temitope Dada. In the news this afternoon, Port Harcourt Refining Company halts operations. On the African news, Senate takes parents to court over alleged abandonment. And on the foreign scene, U.S. approves $385 million arms sale to Taiwan. And business, federal government raises loan limits for small businesses to 5 million naira. And entertainment, Speed Darlington's lawyer condemns re-arrest. And in sports, Nigerian football stars receive FIFA Best Awards nominations. Now the news in detail. In a surprising turn of events, the Port Harcourt Refining Company has stopped processing crude oil just days after the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited announced the refinery's restreaming. Pressmen to the refinery on Friday reviewed an inactivity with no signs of operation. Several workers confided that the facility was undergoing calibration, which may last until next week. The sudden halt in operations raises more questions than answers, especially given the NNPC's recent announcement. The refinery's streaming was touted as a major milestone, but it appears that the facility is still not operational. Also in the news this afternoon, a former executive assistant to Godwin Emefiele, the embattled former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, has testified against him in court. John Adetola, the seventh prosecution witness, told the Lagos Special Offences Court that he handed over $400,000 to Emefiele in 2018. Adetola revealed that he received instructions from Mr. Eric Odo via WhatsApp to collect the money from John Ayo and deliver it to Emefiele. According to him, he collected the money from Ayo's house in Lekki, Lagos, and handed it over to Emefiele at the office. Emefiele and his co-defendant Henry are facing trial on 26 counts of abuse of office, alleged $4.5 billion and $2.8 billion fraud. The EFCC prosecutor Rotimi Oyedepo led Adetola in evidence before Justice Rahman Oshodi. And on the African news this afternoon, a 13-year-old boy, United Kingdom citizen, has launched a legal battle against his parents, accusing them of abandoning him at a boarding school in Africa. The teenager, whose identity is protected, claims his parents took him to Africa and enrolled him in the school without his consent before returning to the United Kingdom. He alleges that his parents' actions were brutal and has denied their claims that he was at risk of getting involved with gangs in London. The boy contacted the British consulate and the Child Welfare Organization for help after being left at the school. His legal team argues that his parents physically and emotionally abandoned him and that their actions were unjustified. And moving on to the foreign scene, coming from Taiwan, the United States has approved a proposed sale of spare parts for fighter jets, radar systems, and communications equipment to Taiwan, valued at $385,000. This move is likely to provoke strong objections from Beijing, which claims Taiwan as part of its territory. Despite the lack of formal diplomatic ties between Washington and Taipei, the U.S. remains Taiwan's most important backer and biggest arms supplier. The proposed sale includes F-16 and radar system parts, worth an estimated $320 million, which will be sourced from existing U.S. military stock. Also coming from Canada this afternoon, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau traveled to Florida on Friday for a dinner meeting with President-elect Donald Trump at his estate. The meeting comes after Trump announced pending import tariffs against Canada and Mexico, sparking concerns about the impact on trade relations. Trudeau's visit was unannounced and he was seen smiling as he exited a hotel in West Palm Beach before arriving at Trump's estate. The meeting between him and Trump is significant given the trade tensions between the countries. If you are just joining us, you're listening to the World News at 103.5 FM Ibadan. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media handles at 103.5 FM. And you can also listen live on the Radio Garden app at Ono FM Ibadan. And now to the business report. The federal government has increased the loan limit for small businesses to 5 million naira, aiming to boost the country's inclusive economic growth. This development was announced by the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Bank of Industry, Dr. Olasupo, during a town hall meeting in Lagos. The event was organized by the Federal Ministry of Finance in collaboration with other stakeholders to promote the federal government's grant and loan scheme. According to Dr. Olasupo, the increased loan limit is part of the government's effort to support micro, small, and medium enterprises. He appreciated President Tinubu for making available the 200 billion naira Presidential Intervention Fund for MSMEs. And in the entertainment news this afternoon, Deji Adeyanju, the lawyer representing singer Darlington Okoye, also known as Pete Darlington, has expressed strong disapproval over his client's rearrest. In an interview on Saturday, Adeyanju described the rearrest as unnecessary, stating that it's the second time Burna Boy has used the police to oppress Pete Darlington on grounds of defamation. Adeyanju revealed that Pete Darlington was first arrested in Lagos, taken to Abuja, and this time abducted in Owerri, spending 24 hours in detention as Burna Boy's request went. The lawyer emphasized that Burna Boy should follow proper channels instead of using the police to silence Pete Darlington. Adeyanju, who wasn't involved in the previous arrest, aims to secure assurances from Burna Boy regarding Pete Darlington's safety. And finally, in sport news for this afternoon, 4 Nigerian football stars have been nominated for the prestigious FIFA Best Awards 2024. Azizat Oshola, Ademola Lookman, William Trost Ekong, and Paul Onuachu received nominations in various categories, recognizing their exceptional performances over the past year. Oshola, a 6-time CAF Women's Player of the Year winner, is up for the inaugural Mata Award, which honors the best goal in women's football. Oshola's acrobatic bicycle kick for Barcelona Femena against Benfica in the UEFA Women's Champions League earned her a spot. Meanwhile, Lookman has been nominated in the Best Attacker category for the FIFA Best 10. The nominations are a testament to the talent and hard work of these Nigerian football stars. The FIFA Best Awards 2024 will recognize the outstanding achievements of football players, coaches, and teams around the world. And with that, we have come to the end of the World News at Noon at Ono 103.5 FM. For eyewitness report, news mentions, and news commercials, contact the Ono FM newsroom at 0817-675-5555 or 0913-600-1035. You can also visit our website at www.onofm1035.net for more information. The news was compiled by Adedamola Saka and edited by Richard Epo.